Hey everybody, welcome to Tuesday Buns and Guns class. We're just getting all set up here. A little bit of a technical adjustment to make there. Hoping you can see my feet when I step all the way back. Okay, so if you're just joining Buns and Guns, have water clothes. We're going to use weights, so freehand weights in our hands. If you do have anything like a medicine ball, a little bit of weight to it, we can use that as well. So not knowing what equipment you have at your home, we can make do. We can use grocery bags with tin cans in it, just to give us weight in each hand. And as I sit here and or stand here and talk, I'm starting to walk up my legs, so doing the same for you. Just starting to warm up and move the body. Shake it out. Let's just do heels out front. Sit down a little bit. Hopefully it's again cool where you are. A little warm here. I had the fan going, but it's just too noisy. Bring it back. March it out. Deep breath in. So you'll watch me melt away in the next half hour. Let's do knees up and up and up. Core tight, nice straight back. Use some muscles through the core to bring the knee up to the belly button instead of bringing the shoulders and chest down to the knee. Press out front. Maybe take it to a little bit of a kick. Not too high yet, still warming up. 4, 3, 2, last one. And let's go into our first jog. So the intent here, muscles get warm. Our breathing is going to increase. Let's bring those knees to the front. See how different it feels. Again, engaging the core a little bit more. 4, 3, 2, last one, and jacks. Be aware of your environment. We want full range with the arms. The legs can go high or low. Making sure the knees have a slight micro bend, landing softly on those feet. Good stuff. Last 4, 3, 2, and bring it down. And let's just go into side-to-side squats. Nice and easy to start, no weights in our hands. Just getting used to the placement. So when we do land our foot, knee on that leg goes in the same direction. And then we use inner thighs to squeeze back together. Just getting used to the down and up motion, keeping the chest high, knees back, behind your toes. 4, 3, 2, last one. And let's jog again. It is going to get very warm in here. Good stuff. Let's bring those knees forward again. And let's start to punch out. Try to keep those hands shoulder level. Not a true kickboxing punch. Just bringing it up front. Something to add a little bit more intensity. 4, 3, 2, last one. Jog. Jacks. Where'd that come from? Jacks. There we go. Choose your level. Notice your breathing. You notice my breathing. Getting a little shallow. So as we intensify, I'm not taking in the deep breaths. Just be aware. 4, 3, 2, last one. Back to those side squats. Chest up. So being aware of our breathing. Had to wait till I could talk there. So it's going to get more rapid. Make sure you're still being able to take in enough to fuel the muscles. You find you get so short of breath that you're getting lightheaded, or you're not fueling the muscles. Take it down. On the other hand, if you want to, you can take it up a little higher. Good. These are options that we do when we don't have weights in our hands. Good stuff. 4, 3, 2, last one. Deep breath in. Shake it out. Grabbing a drink anytime you need one. One more. Getting ready to grab those weights. Here we go. We're going to start out with closed leg squats and doing bicep curls. So we're going to go down, 2, 3, 4, up, 2, 3, 4. Really slow. Good. I want you to move the arms on 3, and then just give me a little extra on the 4th count with the legs. So what does that mean? Like this. 1, 2, 3 on the toes, down, 2, 3, little sit. Up, 2, 3 on the toes, down, 2, 3, sit further, up, 2, 3, toes, down, 2, 3, sit further, up, 2, 3, toes, good. Sit down, squeeze up, on the toes, feel those calves. Sit down, make sure when you sit down, you push back, not forward. Couple more. On the toes, sit back further. Last one on the toes, good. Move into hammer curls, palms facing in. Still a closed leg squat. This time down 2, up 2. Down 2, up 2. Down 2, up 2. Down 2, up 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. Squeeze your upper arms into your body. Glide those hands slightly back beyond your hips. 1, 2, 1, 2. Good. Now singles. Down. Down. So our singles are not at the pace we were doing before. We've slowed down a single. Good. Still. What I'm trying to say is we're not just counting 1, 1, 1, 1. We're still counting 1, but it's a slower one. Good. Squeeze the legs. Squeeze the legs. Now I want you to hold it down. Turn your palms facing up, and we pulse. 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 Core tight. Squeeze the legs. Good. 4, 3, she's counting slower. 2, good. 1, and done. Wow. Good stuff. And that's just the beginning. Way to go, guys. All right, we're going into forward lunge. Good. So go at the speed you need to work at so that you can plant your foot carefully, not drive your knee over your foot, turning sideways so you can see it's about the back knee going down, not the front knee going over our toes. Good stuff. You can keep your weights hanging here, or we can, whoops, there we go, alternating opposite side arm. Good. Shoulder level, shoulder level, up. Adjust weights if you need to, higher or lower. Heavier weights, I want you to go slower. Yes, good. 4 more. 4, 3, core tight. 2, Last one. Good work. I'm going a little lighter because I'm going to take us bent over at the hips and going into flies. So, land those feet, knees soft. Open one side, second side, and then take 2 counts up, 2 counts down, both arms together. So it's one side, then the second side, then 2 together up, 2 together down. 1, 2, and then together up, together in. 1, keep bending at the hips. Here we go. 2 up, 2 down. A single, 2 up, 2 down. Last set. A single, 2 up, 2 down. Good. Bring it up. Way to go. We're going to stand in a nice long stride. So pick up a heavier weight or double up 2 light weights. Keep it safe. We're going to lean slightly forward. Hand down. Elbow pulls up high to the back. Core tight, pulling the abs. Brush the upper arm along the side of your upper body. And now if you want to, those knee dips, add in again. Try not to open like this to the side, but keep those shoulders square with the floor, hips as well. 4, 3, 2, last one. Bring it up, shake out the legs, switch your weights. Ready to go, second side. Down, pull up, down, pull up. Check your core, check your shoulders, and then if you want, you add the back knee down and up without driving your front knee forward. Good. Squeeze that arm in as you lift. Good. Last 4, 4, 3, 2, last one. Step in. Feet in number 11, so not right beside each other, but still pointing forward with the toes, still hinging at the hips, lifting the elbows to the back, extending the lower part of your arms. So the movement comes from your elbows down to your hands. Through the whole thing, try to have the elbows staying at the same height. It feels like it, and then when I look and I see my reflection in the mirror, I can see my elbows falling down. If that's the case, working on form, do it either with lighter weights or no weights at all. We're trying to squeeze those shoulder blades together, squeeze the elbows together, back, back. Maybe after a little rest, you pick it back up again, and give me 4 more, and 3, and 2, and 1. Good stuff. Grabbing a drink, which I left up here. All right. Going into our squat side to side. So one side, squeeze in. One side, squeeze in. It's all about the squeeze on this one. So proper placement, but then the real work comes in the squeeze inner thighs and glutes. Lifting the arm up, back in. 90-degree bend. Up, squeeze in. Up, squeeze in. Now that we've added the arm, don't forget the leg. Inner thighs. 4, squeeze in. 3, and in. 2. Last one. March it out. Adjust your position to go on the second side. Out, squeeze in. Out, squeeze in. Out, squeeze in. Bend, second side arm. Lift, squeeze in. Even though the arm might be able to move faster, pretend it's moving through. quicksand or molasses, something really thick, slowing you down. Imaginary resistance. Inner thigh, squeeze, 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 good. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, last one, good. All right, so choose your weight, over row, deadlift, squat, push, squat, stand. So again, feet in number 11, hinge over at the hips, keep that back flat. Extend, row, extend, deadlift. Extend, row, extend, deadlift. Not locking the knees. Keep them slightly bent. Core tight. Good. Squeeze up, yes. Nice and tall when you stand. Perfect. Squeeze those glutes a little bit more. Buns. There we go. Name of our class. Squeeze the buns. Last one. All right. Now, squats with the push up and the stand. So just start your squats, making sure you sit back as you go lower. Weight digs into your heels, toes slightly rise. Ready to add arms. Shoulder, press, shoulder, stand tall. Finishing this move in the same stand tall that we did on the over row. Right here. Squeeze those glutes. Yep. Right here again. Every time you stand, squeeze those buns, squeeze the inner thighs. Push. One more time. Push. Good. Take a second to catch your breath. Get a drink if you want. And combine both moves. Starting with the over row. Here we go. Over, row, extend, deadlift, squat, push, squat, stand, over row, deadlift up, squat, push, squat, stand, over row, dig in those heels, don't lock the knees, squat, push, squat, stand, tummy's tight, over row, deadlift up, squat, push, squat, stand, one more, give it all you got. Over, row, extend, deadlift, squat, push, squat, stand. Yeah, good work. We're just gonna tap side to side. One arm up. And I start to push, like I'm pushing into the front corner of a room. Push, push. Now, if you've got heavy weights, I'm going to encourage you to go to a lighter weight. As we're going to start to do some rotation with this. We're taking the weight away from our body quite a bit. Go lighter. Maybe that means, hey, Laurel, I don't have anything lighter. This is when your bottle comes in. It's just added a little bit of extra. Because eventually, we want to turn the whole body, look behind us. With the elbow bent, pretend you're directing that water bottle, that really light weight, to somebody who's just over your shoulder. Good. What are you doing with the legs? Squeezing. They're not just tapping. They're squeezing. 4, 3, 2, last one. Okay, I'm going to follow my own advice. Drop those weights. And as we go ready on the other side, I've just got something lighter in my hands. This is not called giving up. This is not called cheating. This is called modifying not only my strength, but to the movement we're doing. I don't want a super heavy weight way out there far from my body. I'm more focused on my form, making sure everything's turning, and then as I extend to the back, my hinge point is my elbow. Am I keeping it up at the level of my shoulder the whole move? So many other things to think about rather than just what's in my hand. It's not about the weight. It's about the form, because I can make this as hard as I want. I can super squeeze those muscles just with my imagination. Last two, last one, good. And the best thing is, if it really bothers you to go lower on your weights, nobody's watching. So do what's best for you. Always make the best decision for you. All right? So, our next move is a little wider in our squats. Okay? So as we go low, our knees follow our toes. Good. And again, we're coming forward in front of us. Okay? Now I want you to alternate, if it's in your practice here, we lift up, alternating heels. Alternating heels. Lift. Lift. Again, getting that calf workout. Keep the chest up, back straight. 4, 3, 2, last one. Keep those weights hanging down. Go back into those squats. And again, you can alternate side to side. Or if you want that challenge, you can lift both heels at the same time. Hips go low, heels come up. Balance challenge, yes. Good. It helps a little bit to have those weights just staying in one spot. Good. Using the glutes a bit more. 4. Don't do the heels if you don't like it. 2 more. 1 more. Yep. Good job. Grab a drink. I have to make sure that I find my water bottle and I don't open my weight water bottles. Really good, guys. All right, I'm going to a little heavier weight because we're going to start doing our standing core work. So, feet in number 11, soft through the knees, and then we just do a tiny little bit of a pelvic tilt. We're going to hold our elbows slightly bent as we travel down the side of our leg, bring it back up, and go down to the other side, bring it back up. So it's down, down, up, up. I've already added in the option of lifting your top arm, getting it closer to your armpit. You don't have to. You can keep it down low and long. Tight through the core. Making sure we are leaning in a straight line down our legs so we don't try to bring the shoulders forward or backwards. And now, here's the extra work if you want it. Lower arm goes away from your body, out. Feeling the work. Side of your body. One side contracting, other side extending. Both sides working so that you don't lean too far. Last one. Good. I'm going a little lighter. And we're starting to lift the knee to the front, up and down, little rotation. Slow it down if you need to. We are on one leg and standing, so keep that knee slightly bent. To get the knee up, I want you first to pull in the belly button. So always do that imaginary string between your belly button and your knee. Belly button pulls first, pulls on that imaginary string, and that pulls your knee up. Extend the leg if you want more work. Out. Good. Out. 2 more. 1 more. Good stuff. Ready to go second side. Really starting to melt. Standing leg, soft knee. Starting to pull the abs, pull the string, pull the knee in that order. And again, this is my challenging side. I will always struggle a bit more with my balance. So, it just makes me work harder. try harder. Try not to see a difference, but if there is, no judgment. Just try not to give up. Good, we're rotating over that thigh. If you want, you're adding the knee, the knee going almost straight, leg extending out and up. 4, 3, 2, last one. And now just touch the legs, back and back and back. We usually do this one a little faster. I want you to slow it down, really exaggerate. Your palm is up, reaching it forward. Now, we can lift the heel. We can squat down a little bit more. And because we're slower, taking out momentum, asking you to balance a bit more. Good. 4, 3, 2, last one. Let's take those weights down. Grab the last drink if you need one. Into pendulum. Standing on one leg. Bring the leg out in front. If you can pass to the back without touching down, that's great. If you need to touch every once in a while, that's okay. Standing leg, soft knee. Maybe you can add more of a lean as that leg moves. We do tend to lean the front body forward a lot more than we lean back. We have arms to help us here, but not behind us. So be aware of your lean. Keep it safe. Core tight. Last one on this side. Bring it down. When you're ready, bend your standing knee and start to extend the leg. Moving it from front to back, back to front. Here we go, there's that challenge. Arms go out like a tightrope walker. Gives you a little bit more leverage. Keep your eyes focused on one spot. That helps with your balance as well. Give me 2 more. This is 1. Tighten the core. This is 2. Yeah. Way to go. Deep breath in. And out. And up. And out. Let's grab on those hands up above our head. Pull away from your body. If you're not quite ready to stand still, just walk those legs out. Otherwise, you can plant the feet. Bringing those arms out in front, thumbs pointing up, pulling away from your upper body, but not extending forward and rounding. So right here, stretch through the neck, shoulders, upper back. Bring it down. Do that again, grab on up top. This time flip your hands. And as you come down, your palms are facing away, thumbs down. Press with the heel of each palm. Straight out from your shoulders. Feel the stretch through the back of the arms. And bring it down. Tricep stretch. Elbow, trying to align with your ear. Free hand is just giving a bit of support, not a push, not a pull. Release, other side. Very good. Bring those hands down. Pull. Great stretch for those of us who are in front of screens and computers for the most part of our day. Shake it out. Leg stretch. So nice long extension. Press your heel. Check your toes, both in a straight line. Slight bend in the back knee, and we feel the stretch in the calf, back leg. Still breathing through any raised heart rates that still might be out there. Up onto the ball of your foot, tuck, press your hips forward, maybe sink down a little bit, and bring your arm across your body. So I'm just turning so you can see the open across your body. There we go. And let that go. Come on up. We're going to step in halfway. Hands go on our back leg. Sit down like we've been doing for most of the class, like we're going into a squat. Send your hips behind you. Pivot up onto your front heel. Your toes come up towards your nose. Keep the chest open. Extending all the way down. That front leg, glute, hamstring, and calf are getting a good stretch. Bring it down. Going through the same thing on the second side. So pressing the back heel down. Toes are straight ahead. Slight bend in the back knee as you keep trying to dig that heel of the back foot into the floor. So really pressing that heel down and connecting. And you'll feel the stretch in the calf. Come out of that a little bit, up onto the ball of your foot. Press forward with your hips. You can sink down a little bit if you want to. And bring that arm across. And your hand is either going to go below or above your elbow. Try to keep your shoulder relaxing down. And now release the arm, come on up, step in halfway, hands go on your back thigh, you sit back as though there's a chair behind you, and then pivot on that front heel, toes coming back up to your nose. Don't lock this knee. Feel the stretch, glute, hamstring, calf. Take it down, roll up, deep breath in. Last stretch for the quads. So leaning on something or working on balance. Grabbing onto your shin, your ankle, top of your shoes. Press your hips forward. Soft knee, standing leg. Big stretch down the thigh. Release, switch to the other side. Good work today, going slower. Maybe loading up on weights. Getting the real deep work in the muscles that we do when we don't have the speed, the momentum, the music propelling us. Bring that down. Deep breath in. Let it go. And up. And shake it out. Good work, everybody. Have a great day. We'll see you soon.